In our trader rundown today, Tim Biggam of Options Insider is here to take a look at the trading day. And Tim, as you know, we've had some bank earnings rolling in some cases profits really great, and others not quite as great, but still good enough. Would you put a play on in the financial firms?
I would absolutely wait for a pullback on basically all the names. The net interest margin, NIM, certainly has been the weak spot here, and ultimately that's probably the long-term driver of their solid trading growth. So, they can move some things forward on the bank, so I'm a little leery of the quality of earnings at banks at these levels here.
Are you leery about the stock market and the levels that we've seen, because we are still around that record territory here?
Yeah, absolutely, and I look at implied volatility a lot for not only hedging and taking positions, but also for kind of market timing. And with the VIX at the lowest it's been in a year and the lowest since about a year ago, I'm getting a little fearful because no one else is as fearful. Kind of that Warren Buffett, be fearful when others are greedy,
right.
Greedy when others are fearful. VIX is very complacent. I'm getting a little worried because of the complacency.
Do you think we'll see a big move to the downside or just a mini move?
Well, so far, it's been staunch, and that trade-off valuations are at, extreme, certainly price to sales on the S&P 500, arguably the highest ever, but money is dirt cheap, so it's that trade-off. So I think, that low interest rate will put a floor on any sell-off, but certainly 3 to 5%, which everyone will kind of, think is a huge move down, I think certainly could be in the cards here.
We also watched a big tumble yesterday in Netflix. I know you're not a big fan of this stock, but at what point does it become attractive to you?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, on a little more pullback here, selling some then out of the money put, so that 55 to 60 level from a valuation perspective, they did raise, what they charge per month. Their user growth obviously was what killed the stock. But the fact that their margins are going to be higher, I kind of like that trade-off. So I think, probably a 15 to 20% drop here, I'd be looking to be a buyer on Netflix.
Wow, you need a big sell-off before you're getting into that stock. And finally, Noble Energy.
Yeah, this one has huge call volume coming out that expire this Friday. Earnings are next week, so the implied volatility again just shot off the charts here. So I'm buying the stock, selling those inflated calls, leaning with that big call buyer a little bullishly, but also capturing the fact they had to overpay here.
Thank you, Tim.
You bet. Thank you, Angie.